This is a summer correction in which you allow yourself to slow down for the days when it's hot and the sun is blazing, and when you wish to carry calm, lightness, and creative joy within. We do not work against summer, we work with how your body handles it, how you keep peace within, how you create, and how much room you have for journeys, places, and strong experiences. Sit down, breathe calmly, and let the body lead. This correction supports the body's natural balance. It does not replace hydration, shade, cooling, or medical care. In extreme heat, please take care, especially with children, seniors, and the frail. I am Pavla Blackmore, certified Yuen Method consultant. This is a summer correction. We work with heat and sun, not as an enemy, but as a source of life, and with peace, creativity, journeys, places, and the experiences of summer as something meant to fill you, not drain you. I delete direct, indirect, and partially indirect karmic energies between me and you and from you to me, without mind, without judgment, without criticism. We set neutrality towards heat and cold, sun and shade, movement and rest. May the mind not weaken the body or the spirit. May the spirit not weaken the body or the mind. We send the mind to other dimensions, time and spaces. I strengthen the five brains of the central nervous system, sacrum, coccyx, spinal cord, brainstem, and cranial brain. I strengthen perception, sensation, and intuition to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. And we begin with the body. Your body is a perfect cooling system. It knows how to cool itself as long as we don't stand in its way. I strengthen its ability to regulate temperature, stay in balance, and even replenish itself in the greatest heat. I delete disturbed thermoregulation, overheating, intolerance of heat, the inability to cool down. I delete weakened sweating, evaporation, skin circulation, and microcirculation. Trapped heat with no way out. I delete weakened thirst perception, disturbed hydration, and the imbalance of minerals and electrolytes. I delete the overload of the circulation in the heat, pounding heart, weakness, dizziness, faintness. I delete heavy digestion in the heat, loss of appetite, and heaviness after eating. I delete poor sleep on hot nights, restlessness, sweating, frequent waking. I delete swelling, heavy legs, and water retention. I delete these patterns from you and from the ancestral line, down to 0 minus infinity. 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen thermoregulation, the hypothalamus, sweating, evaporation, and skin circulation, a body that cools itself. I strengthen healthy hydration and mineral balance, a body that knows what it needs and takes it in. I strengthen calm circulation in the heat, a steady calm heart and a clear head. I strengthen light digestion in summer, an appetite for what serves the body and ease in the belly. I strengthen calm, deep sleep, even on warm nights, the body's ability to cool and regenerate at night. I strengthen light legs and healthy fluid drainage to 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. The sun is a source of life. It gives light, warmth, the rhythm of the day, and energy. I strengthen a healthy, joyful relationship with the sun, with respect and measure, and the ability to draw strength and good mood from the light. I delete the fear of the sun and the opposite extreme, carelessness, overdoing it, and burning. I delete weakened protection of the skin and eyes from strong light. I delete a disturbed circadian rhythm, disrupted sleep and waking in long summer days. I delete summer irritability and restlessness from an excess of light and stimuli. I delete the guilt of simply sitting in the sun and doing nothing. I delete weakened production and use of vitamin D and of energy from light. Down to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. And now we go to strengthening, light as a source of strength. I strengthen a healthy, joyful relationship with the sun, light as a source of energy and vitality with natural measure. I strengthen the natural protection of skin and eyes and the body wisdom to seek shade when needed. I strengthen a healthy circadian rhythm, alertness by day, calm sleep at night. I strengthen the good mood that comes from light, the joy, lightness, and openness that summer brings. I strengthen the permission to soak in the sun and rest in it without guilt. I strengthen the vitality, abundance, and life force you draw from the light to 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. Inner peace. When the body handles the heat and draws from the light, room opens for peace within. Peace is not what comes once everything goes quiet. It's a state you carry inside, even amid the sultry air and the noise. I strengthen that inner calm. I delete inner restlessness, tension, and irritability that the heat amplifies. I delete constant thinking that can't be stopped, the noise in the head. I delete the battle with oneself, self-criticism, and the pressure that it should be otherwise. I delete an overloaded nervous system, being on alert, watchful, unable to switch off. I delete taking on the restlessness of others and the surroundings, the collective tension of summer. I delete haste and the feeling that calm must be earned once everything is done. Down to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. And now strengthening peace as a state. I strengthen inner calm as a state, not a reward. Calm you carry anywhere. I strengthen neutrality, balance, center, and stability that nothing can pull off center. I strengthen a calm nervous system, the ability to switch into rest and regeneration. I strengthen the ability to stop thinking and be in the present moment. I strengthen calm amid the bustle, peace even in heat, in a crowd, on the road. I strengthen peace with yourself, acceptance, kindness to yourself, the end of the inner battle, to 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. Peace with others, summer in relationships. Summer brings us closer together, holidays, visits, gatherings, children at home. Closeness is beautiful, but it can also be a strain. I strengthen calm and peace in relationships and share days too. Clearing. What burdens relationships in summer? I delete the tension of constant closeness and the lack of one's own space. I delete taking on the moods and restlessness of family, partner, and surroundings. I delete the pressure that a holiday or gathering must be perfect. I delete old patterns and conflicts that reopen in closeness. I delete exhaustion from caring for others and forgetting oneself. Down to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. And now strengthening, closeness without losing yourself. I strengthen healthy boundaries, closeness and one's own space at once. I strengthen the calm you keep even amid the bustle and shared days. I strengthen kind, calm communication without tension or judgment. I strengthen the joy of shared moments, presence with others without exhaustion. I strengthen care for yourself as the foundation of care for others. To 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. And creativity, creative flow. From peace, creativity is born. When the inner battle quiets, the energy that wants to create, play, and express itself is set free. Summer is the perfect time for it. I strengthen your nature creativity, lightness, and the courage to be seen. Firstly, deleting what blocks creativity. I delete the belief I am not creative and the fear of the blank page. I delete self-criticism, comparison, and the fear of others' judgment. I delete perfectionism and performance pressure that smother creation. I delete the creative block, the stiffness, and the fear of beginning and the fear of finishing. I delete the fear of being seen and of showing what I create. I delete summer exhaustion and scatteredness that drain inspiration. Down to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. And now strengthening for creative flow. I strengthen natural creative flow, ideas that come easily. I strengthen the courage to create authentically, your own way, regardless of judgment. I strengthen play, joy, and curiosity, creating as a pleasure, not a performance. I strengthen the courage to be seen and to share what I create. I strengthen the connection to inspiration from nature, the sun, water, journeys, and the experiences of summer. I strengthen the trust that what you create has value and meaning. To 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. Summer is a time of movement. We set out from home to new places, so the journey may be a joy. I strengthen safety and calm in motion in a car, a plane, a train, in a crowd, or alone. Firstly, deleting what takes calm while traveling. I delete the fear of traveling and chronic vigilance, a body that won't switch off even on holiday. I delete the insecurity of the unknown, of foreign places, languages, and roads. I delete the fear of heights, of flying, of closed and open spaces. I delete nausea and discomfort from motion in a car, on a boat, in a plane. I delete the fear that something will happen to your loved ones while you are away. I delete the inability to switch off on holiday and the stress of planning and logistics. I delete these patterns from you and from the ancestral line, from forebears who knew travel only as a flight or danger. Down to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. And now strengthening. I strengthen the safety you carry within, calm in a plane, a car, a train, in a crowd, or alone. I strengthen trust in the journey, that the road carries you, takes care of you, and all you need will come. I strengthen orientation and certainty in the unknown, an inner compass that works without maps and in a foreign tongue. I strengthen the body's ease in motion, a calm stomach, balance, release. I strengthen the ability to truly switch off, to release home, work, and control, and to be fully where you are. I strengthen grounding anywhere in the world, the same safety, the same peace. Down to 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. When we set down our fears and the body softens, the capacity to receive opens, to let the beauty of a place touch us, to live a moment fully, to allow ourselves water, food, rest, and beauty without guilt. I strengthen that capacity. Delete what takes the experience. I delete the closing off to strong experiences, the numbness and distance that protect from depth but also from joy. I delete the fear of being touched by beauty, a place, a moment, another person. I delete the guilt around receiving, that good food, water, rest, and beautiful places are undeserved. I delete ancestral modesty, born of lack, the patterns of forebears who had little and taught us not to want. I delete the haste that robs us of experience, the inability to stop and absorb a place or a moment. Down to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. Strengthening for openness and savoring. I strengthen openness to strong experiences, the ability to be fully present and let it move through the whole body. I strengthen the ability to absorb places, landscape, sea, mountains, water, light, to let them enter and remain. I strengthen the permission to receive water, good food, a beautiful place to stay, care and comfort as a natural part of life. I strengthen the senses, taste, smell, touch, sight and hearing, the gateways through which experience enters. I strengthen gratitude without guilt, joy in what is good without paying for it in discomfort. To 100% with infinite potential, 100 of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. Summer invites us to slow down. Rest is not laziness, it's the time when body and soul replenish. I strengthen the permission to rest, the lightness and trust in the abundance summer offers. I delete the belief that rest must be earned and that resting is laziness. I delete the bad consciousness when stopping and the urge to be constantly productive. I delete the weight of unfinished tasks that hold us even on holiday. I delete the fear of abundance and the feeling that good things won't last. Down to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. Strengthening the permission to rest. I strengthen the permission to rest, to stop, breathe and replenish without guilt. I strengthen lightness and playfulness, the ability to take life with a smile. I strengthen trust in abundance, that there is enough time, enough strength and enough good. I strengthen regeneration, a body and mind that know how to replenish. To 100% with infinite potential, 100 of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I integrate everything we have strengthened today, a body that cools itself, handles the heat calmly and sleeps well at night, a healthy, joyful relationship with the sun and vitality from light, inner peace as a state, and calm and closeness in the relationships, creative flow, the courage to create and to be seen, safety and calm on the road, and openness to strong experiences and places, the permission to receive what is good, to rest and to trust abundance without guilt. I log this correction into the physical body, the etheric body, every cell and synapse, from quantum particles through atoms, molecules, cells, tissues and organs to the whole structure, into the midline, into the central nervous system, to 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. And now, slowly inhale and exhale. Notice where there is more space in the body, more coolness, more calm. The heat does not weaken you. The sun nourishes you. Peace is within you. Creativity flows. And the road is open and you are safe wherever you go. Summer is here, fully, lightly and without haste. Thank you for your trust. Have a great day.